So here's an old book, and let's see if we can draw an old character from it. You guys probably are too young to know who Popeye is, but we watched him on TV a lot back in the old days. So let's look at a couple of Popeye model sheets. Here's the main model sheet. I would guess that it's from the mid-30s. And there's Olive Oyle, his girlfriend. And these were done at the Fleischer Studio in New York. There's the Bluto model sheet for the same time. Notice how everything is broken down into basic shapes: circles, cylinders, ovals, ellipses. And then if we look at what seems to be publication model, where is it? Here, this is a much more finished inked look, but still they break it down for their guys into basic shapes. I guess this is an animation sheet, but it just looks so finished. And that's what he looked like in the 30s. And a little bit later on, they changed his look, I would guess because more guys from California studios came to work there, or they just copied the animation style of the West Coast studios. And so we get these model sheets that look a bit different. He is posed a bit differently. He is more, his one eye is open wider. It's a totally different look than the 30s model sheet. But let's take a look at the older one. You see my book is cracking there, because I've had it for so many years now. And now I have to glue it back together. Well, so let's look at this model sheet, and let's break Popeye down into basic shapes and do a drawing of Popeye. So we'll start with a circle for the basic part of his head here. And then a piece comes out for his jaw like this, and it stops here, and then another piece down here that comes around like that. Maybe this piece is a little bit longer, and this piece comes out a little bit more like this. But that's the basic shape of Popeye. And then you can have a line here bisecting. His nose goes a little bit above the jawline like that. It curves back here. And then he's going to have a line that goes across. And another one here for his actual mouth, I guess, coming out. The pipe sticks up. It can stick up from here. Sometimes it's over here. And then it's cylinders. And then one eye is open like this. And you can continue the circle up like that for the eyebrow, coloring the eye. Then the other eye is closed, and it goes up like this. And then his ear is back here, like that. And then his hat goes around his head like this. All right, so you draw the entire hat going around. You put a circle here, and that'll be the bill coming around. And it can come down like that. or it could just follow and go up here like this. And you color it in there. And then the top of the hat, it'll have to go out like that, up, and around like that. Keep the shapes organic. And then his neck comes from his ear and here like this. His basic body, you round off the shoulders like that and just make a nice curve down like that. And then the arms come one, and then another big circle here for the forearm, and then this one out and here, and then another big circle for the forearm. And he's got anchor tattoos that follow the curvature. And his sleeves are big rolled up sleeves. So there's one, and it goes like that and like that. Follow the curvature of the arm. And then this one goes like this. Other details follow, like the keyhole for his neck. Look at that. It goes around the arm like that, a little bit above like this, and then this line comes up like that. And here, and this is darkened in. This Popeye version wore navy blues all the time. At some point, someone decided we should put him in navy white instead, and that was the later Paramount famous studio version of Popeye. I put a little knob here for his elbow, and on that side. So there you have Popeye. And then if you want, you can take some of these out so you know which lines you're going to clean up when you go do your final line work. And like I said, I used an HB pencil. And this is pretty slick paper here that I'm using. So the pencil can glide on this paper. We would see the kind of the bottom of the pipe. So then this line goes up like this. And maybe he's doing one of his famous smoke things out of the pipe, like that. So there's Popeye. So until next time, yes, Kitty, keep drawing and keep having fun, which is what Kitty's going to be doing, I think, as soon as I feed him. You said it, Kitty.